week Mercedes, and these are my co-hosts.
I'm Tamara.
And I'm Misty.
And we are the ladies of the MILF Ticket podcast, where we are real talk.
Real women.
Real raw.
She got to say real raw this week. Baby happy, okay?
Yeah.
So tonight we are going to be talking about staying down until you come up. Like, what was the hustle like? What was some of your struggles?
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of the things that worked, what didn't work. We'll just kind of dive into all of that. So if you hear the questions, when you hear the questions, not if, when you hear the questions, feel free to answer them in the chat because we will be interacting with y'all as we go along too, okay? Yeah. All right, so I'm going to kick it off by asking you, Misty, what does staying down until you come up mean to you personally?
That means like it's okay to sacrifice fun. Mm-hmm. Like it's gonna be there when you come up. It's gonna be there when you get back. Like it's okay to miss a few turn-ups for you to really get to meeting all of your goals. That's what that means to me.
What does it mean to you, Tamara?
To me, it means staying the course, not abandoning the plan. Like literally stick it out until you get what the end goal is supposed to be. Like, and to me, that doesn't come with a whole lot of sacrifice. It's literally, you can make all of the things work, stick the course, do what you need to do, and you'll get the end goal. That's staying down till you come up to me. What is it to you, Mercedes?
To me, I think not trying to keep up with the Joneses. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have a lot of people around you. It might just be their turn. Like, you just stay down until it's your turn.
Okay.
Baby.
I like that.
I like that too.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
you
that.
don't got to try to shine and fake it till you make it. Just keep hustling. You're going to get there.
And when good things are happening to people around you, that just means God in the neighborhood, you know?
And that is the
Seriously.
one, Misty. People don't understand the power of manifestation through being happy for other people. Like, there's something special about, like, watching positive things happen, especially to people that you know have been through some shit. Like, you can see the outcome of them sticking the course.
Yep.
It's magical.
It's amazing.
Yep.
And you tell the universe, these are the things that I want too. Yeah. If you can be happy and you are basking in, like, the idea of happiness, the universe is like, oh, okay, she liked this.
And your glow shows.
Yes, it is
absolutely.
something about it.
I got to pivot for a second, y'all, because I don't know if y'all have seen the video that's been going around the last 2 days where the girl gets mad that her friend is dressed better than her for her birthday.
That just grinded my gears.
And she freaked out. I mean, crying bad. Like, you look better. You wearing all this jewelry and this makeup on my day.
Why would you wear that? My man's gonna be here.
Oh, yeah.
You know your body.
Yes, that's what she said. The body is what got me.
Yeah.
I said, like, y'all. I sent it to y'all, and I said we could never.
Yeah,
we would never.
Yeah.
Sometimes the group chat's muted for me.
I saw it before she sent it.
I love y'all.
You know what? Get you to bear.
And you know what's crazy though? Like, for my birthday, I want everybody to dress like it's their birthday.
Yes!
I tell you,
you do an awesome job of that. When I say she'll be the first one, like, I need y'all to show out.
Put that
y'all
shit
better
on.
put this
that
okay.
shit
Why not? Why wouldn't you? Because when you're confident in yourself, you ain't got to worry about who doing what, and your confidence shows.
And
it really shows.
I want it to be like, yes, it's my time to shine, but when I can look at every last one of my friends show up and we all look good,
and
like,
listen,
and you can't tell who birthday it is.
Right, baby.
That makes me feel so good.
Go ahead.
Somebody's question. Go back really quick, Mia. Somebody said, "Do you put a time clock on your come up season?"
Whew.
I feel like I'm a goal oriented person. So I make quarterly goals and I'm always checking them. So that's my time clock personally. But I feel as though, I mean, I guess the question, the answer is yeah. For me anyways. You know, because I feel like it can stretch too long.
I put realistic time frames on my goals, right? Mm-hmm. But I also allow space for grace.
Yes,
you know
absolutely.
what I mean? You know, life just be happening. You never know. But as long as you're putting one foot in front of the other and still, you know, moving with gusto, I think that it's okay to put a time frame on those goals.
Yeah.
See, for me, I think, yes, put a time frame to
a realistic one
to test like progress and to like have check-ins to understand where you're going. But I think it's something to be said about when you know that time hits and then you still got other stuff to do and you're not to the goal yet. That's part of the stay down till you come up. It's baby, you might have to keep going. Journey. And somebody might have done it in 2 months. It's probably going to take you 12. Right. Stay down till you come up. See, sometimes the time frame is different just depending on who you are and what you're trying to do.
And what your goals are.
And sometimes, it takes you a little longer because you ain't out there scamming and bamming.
Yeah, come on, exactly.
That's the difference.
And stepping on heads to get to where you're trying to go.
Because one thing I have learned is as quick as you get it, the quicker it goes. Yep. I've learned that through shit like getting clothes from boosters. Yep. Yeah. How long you can keep an outfit from a booster? But let it be something you bought. You be having it for 72 years. It be something. Stay down till you come up.
Okay? Absolutely. Right. Absolutely. Okay, next question. Why is delayed gratification so hard but so necessary, Tamara?
Oh, the power of delayed gratification. Mm-hmm. So what I know and understand about delayed gratification is the same endorphins your body releases when you reach a goal are the same ones that you get when you're congratulated for a goal. So if you tell everybody, hey, I got this going on, this going on, this going on, as soon as they say, great job, that's amazing, blah, 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 you've already gave yourself instant gratification. And the chances of you seeing that thing through dwindles because you've already gotten the prize out of it. Mm-hmm. The point of delayed gratification.
I guess I never thought about that.
And it really is like that. The second somebody tells you great job on something, you've already gotten your high. Like the endorphin has already been released in your body. And so you trick yourself. It's something about shutting up and just getting to the end goal and that delayed gratification of, seeing it through where you're not tricking yourself into, getting there. Yeah. And you will mess yourself up thinking that,
and it's not like you're not proud of it. It's just, I'm going to be silent until I get there.
Until I get there because it's something about shut the fuck up and you might just get there. Yes. What about you, Misty?
I would say, in addition to that, like, I'm very quiet when it does come to those, those successes. Mm-hmm. So that when somebody acknowledges it before I can tell them, that makes me feel even better.
Right. They just see you
versus me, not necessarily boasting, but it's a humbleness that you carry where it's kind of like, kind of like a new car. Like you don't want to boast and be like, oh, everybody, this is my new car. It's kind of like you would rather pull up and everybody be like, damn, when you get that? That's a way better feeling than look at my new car. You know what I mean? Or I just bought a house.
Yeah.
Like, oh damn, I didn't know you went. Or if I invite you over for drinks and you like get a new address, you're like, what the hell, bitch? That's such a better feeling. So
yes, no,
it's a surprise.
What about you, Mercedes? What's your relationship with delayed gratification?
I feel like it's humbling and it's needed to truly feel the journey and feel, all of the hustle and bustle you went through to get there. Like, I feel it's necessary. It's hard though because you be excited and you be anxious to share. Yeah. But like you said, just shut up and enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy that ride.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good question.
Okay. That was a good question.
Somebody said, nice set. It looks really warming in there.
It is warming in here. Thank you. And somebody said, gratify me getting this truckless ride, okay?
Okay, gratify me.
He said, give him that.
Okay, so I'll start off with this one. How do you stay mentally strong when it feels like you're grinding with no results?
Ooh.
I will tell you, getting my degrees. I have degrees on degrees, and getting them is so hard to be in the moment because you're like, I'm tired. I don't want to write this paper. Like it just seems like the end is nowhere near, especially when you first start and you like, I got to get how many credits to get there? Like it can be damaging, but at the same time, I constantly thought of what I wanted my life to look like, and that's what kept me going. And anytime I have anything going on in life, I repeat the same thing to myself: do what sets you apart. Because regardless of the fact, the person next to you, y'all going for the same degree, but they might go out for a party when y'all both got a paper to write. Do what sets you apart. What's gonna get you to where that person ain't getting to? You know what I'm saying? So I was told this. I don't remember by who, but they said the difference between you and a millionaire is that they're doing something you're not.
Literally.
That's it.
That's it.
So it's like put yourself up there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How about you, Misty?
I would say that I just stopped looking at the time it's taking me to get there, and I stay really focused on what I'm supposed to do every single day. Like if I just have a routine and I am doing it brick by brick, like I would rather do it brick by brick without looking at the clock. before I'm steady looking at the clock and then waiting and trying to get frustrated at why I haven't made it there yet, if that makes sense. So a prime example of this is that if those of you who work out, right, there's this thing where you get on the Stairmaster, right, or the elliptical, whatever you want to call it.
I love a Stairmaster.
Baby, some people can only do a good minute or two on that thing.
That's me.
Oh my God. But if you stop focusing on looking at the time and how long you've been on there, like I watch people, and I do it sometimes too, I'll put my hoodie over the clock so that I'm just doing it and doing it and doing it, and then I look up and it's been 30, 45 minutes.
It's like when you was raised out in the birth room. Okay. She was doing it.
So that's an example of, just not looking at how long you've been doing it for and just doing it brick by brick.
That's a really good example.
That is.
Yeah.
Cause baby, I ain't never did that long on those Stairmaster.
What was the question?
How do you stay mentally strong when it feels like you're grinding with no result?
Ooh, you give yourself check-ins and like realistic check-ins.
I like that.
Results aren't always the grand prize. Results can literally be, I learned a new lesson today. Yeah. Like results can be trial and error. Results can be, just one step closer. I think we have a hard time looking at things in an incremental way. And it's always like, it needs to be big overnight stuff. You'll see celebrities that for years, I'm talking underground, grind for 15, 20 years. And then people will think, oh, this is an overnight sensation. No, baby, they put the grind in. They put the time in. They understood.
That's right.
Mentally, it literally is a thing where you understand it's mind over matter. If I do A through Z, if I follow the formula, I'm going to get what I'm supposed to at the end.
Yep.
And that's no matter how tired I am, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how,
that's so you.
Yeah, and it really comes down to who else gonna do it.
Yeah.
You got to get it done. So to me, it's just mind over matter. You literally just stay the course.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Listen to this. Okay, Tamara, who do you listen to when doubt creeps in?
God. And I know that's such a cliche answer, but when I feel like, okay, I'm in my most faithful season that I've ever been in, when I feel like all that I'm doing is walking by faith. That's everything from work to nonprofit work to this podcast to dating, like all of the things that I do. I am in a very much so walking by faith season. Yeah. And so when I feel like I'm feeling doubtful or I'm feeling frustrated or I feel like it's bigger than me, I literally just talk to God. And then I got friends. I don't know what y'all got.
Yeah.
I got a support system. When I say there's something about having people around you who knows just a little bit more than you do, who, has life experience that's different than you do, that can really pour into you in ways that make it make sense. And I feel like y'all believe in me in real life. Like if I tell you I don't think this is possible or this is hard, or y'all gonna be quick to be like, no, girl, come on, adjust that crowd. And I have people around me who genuinely pour into me. And so between God and my friends and family, I be cool. What about you, Misty?
I need to, first and foremost, I need to do better at that. Like really being more open when it comes to when I'm doubtful so that I can lean on the support of my peers and my friends and loved ones. But outside of that, I live by I can and I will, and God, I trust you.
Period.
That is
Come
literally
on.
what I tell myself every single day. I can and I will. Like it's gonna happen. Regardless.
No, I can and I will. And what was the second one?
And
God, I trust you.
God, I trust you.
Period.
And I say God, I trust you because when I'm in a season where things don't look like they're promising or they're not panning out the way I want it to be, I have to lean on the understanding that what God wants for me is better than I can even imagine for myself. So I just say, God, I trust you. And he won't let you lose something that'll be the best that you ever had.
Literally.
Yeah.
That is something that I have really been really looking at every single day. He will not let you lose the best that you ever had.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like he loves you more than that.
Yeah.
What about you, Mercedes?
Definitely my faith, for sure. I pray a lot. I pray a lot, and I don't have I've never been able to lean on those, a lot of those around me, to be honest. Because I felt like some of the stuff I was going through, they wouldn't understand. But I'm starting to use those around me more and more. which is hard. It's hard for me because I'm a private person too. And I'm always the strongest, you know, and a lot of people like I'm super tough. I'm really not.
Right.
I'm really not at all. Like I am the biggest crybaby and I am one of the most selfless people you ever meet. But yeah, my faith for sure. Because a lot of things can happen around you and have you feeling like, yeah, maybe this ain't it, but you know it's for you.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I feel like you're in your season of community.
Yeah.
Like God's giving
Absolutely.
you good community of
God
people
is
that
good
I feel
with
like
that.
understand you, important to you.
Absolutely.
So. Al said God will deliver that message through someone, so be mindful of your crew. That is so true. Like having the right people around you makes a huge, huge difference. Like
Absolutely.
it'll be stuff you never even thought of that they'll say and be like, all right, cool.
Okay. And if you're just coming in, make sure that you like the live, share the live. Make sure you follow this TikTok page as well. And be answering the questions we asking because we want to hear y'all input too, for sure.
Yeah.
Now, Misty, how do you know that you're on the right path or if you're making a mistake?
Because everything else is going great. Like things, you know how stuff happens like in clusters. That means you're in alignment.
Back to back to back.
Yep.
Something's
You're
about to
in
shake.
alignment.
Yeah.
Or if you're receiving nothing but positive energy, right? It shows that you're kind of exuding that, and it's being reciprocated. You know, so that's how I know.
So to piggyback on that, do you feel like if a bunch of bad stuff keeps happening, does that mean it's time to pivot or?
It's definitely a time to collect and really reevaluate everything that's going on.
Yeah.
But if you look and you see that you're doing everything right and everything's going wrong, you gotta trust God.
Okay.
And stay down till you come up.
Right. How about you, Tamara?
One of my favorite prayers is I ask God for a life of ease. I don't want anything that comes too hard, too difficult, or too much work. And that's not to say that I don't do hard, difficult, or too much work. But if I could have it my way and if I could have an answered prayer, it would be that I'm not struggling through things. So for me, when I feel like I'm forcing things, I'm going out of my way to make shit make sense. I am trying to maneuver things in ways that just don't even really forcing puzzle pieces. That's when I take my hand off of it. Yeah. And me and my sister have this bad where we'll quickly be like, no, we good. And we'll hear from God. I'll let the next thing tell me what, and I just won't even move. But it's when things feel too forced and I feel like I am literally trying to piece pieces together. Yeah, no, baby, this puzzle ain't even gonna look right when we done. Like you ain't even gonna be able to recognize the puzzle. That's crazy. Not for me. What about you, Mercedes?
I truly just go off of a feeling. When I feel happy and I'm satisfied. Like that's what I no.
Don't read the comments because it's just gonna take you out.
Yeah,
he been for 20 minutes, ain't heard nothing. They said everybody fine. He said ain't nobody listening. Please listen. Real conversation.
Talk louder.
No, they don't care about what we talking about. They do not care.
They can hear us.
Y'all funny. Y'all funny as hell. I love y'all though. I truly just go off of a feeling though. Like when I feel happy and I feel, for me in my life, I need organized chaos. And so I always have to have something going on. Otherwise I feel complacent and I feel like I'm just, I ain't doing shit. So I have to have, like I say that I'm busy, but I have to be. Yep. Otherwise I'm just going to be like, damn, what I'm going to do next? I didn't figure something out. Like I'm always coming up with new ideas.
I want to piggyback on what both of y'all just said, right? So Tamara spoke on asking God for a life of ease, right? Why is it so easy to believe in the overstimulated chaos that we live by every day? Right? But it's unbelievable when he does give you a life.
When it's going too good.
When
you look
like literally, I was just in a season where I had a project at work that did not require shit from me. And I was confused. I was upset about it. I was so upset. And then I was like, I asked God every day to give me a life of ease. And I got it, but it's unbelievable and it's actually uncomfortable. Why is that so unbelievable when things are going right? But so believable when they're going wrong and you overstimulated and running around like a chicken with your head cut off. Like,
see, I feel like I used to live like that. And then part of what you said is I had to give myself permission to accept a life of ease. And so I used to be the one who needed organized chaos, where I needed something going on. Yeah. And I know I'm busy as shit right now, so it doesn't speak to this current season. But I'm able to sit in seasons where I don't do nothing and feel nothing about it. Like, because why I gotta have it hard? Like, that makes no sense.
My mom asks me all the time, how much is enough? Because I'm always
that's fair,
searching for more, trying to do more. She's just like, how much?
Do you have an answer to that?
No. I always tell her, no, I don't know.
Either.
No,
I don't know until I feel satisfied. I don't know.
Nope.
I really don't.
And
know.
see, I am finally in a season where I feel like with all that I've accomplished, I want to pick flowers and
see me. I tell my daughter this, and she always says, "Mom, that's so dark." But I tell her, if I were to leave this earth today, I feel like I've accomplished enough.
Me too.
I'm okay. I'm okay with what I've accomplished thus far. Yeah.
Like if somebody had to write my little obit,
yeah,
like, okay, bitch.
Not an obit. Shut up.
Whoever said it so casually again.
Okay, you didn't like being called
What?
an obit. Y'all be calling it.
Obit is crazy. Shut up.
Okay, I want to address this comment.
You better not. Misty.
No, don't even give it no play, because there's always gonna be the users to the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 3. Listen,
out of the three of us, I got time.
Misty
I don't
gonna
know
make
what type of
time.
time they got, but I got time.
See,
she
let it go.
Let it go. It ain't even necessary.
I'll listen to you, A.
Let it go.
We is
Thank
not
you.
checking for that person.
But I'm gonna say this: where your mama at?
That's gonna be her first question every time.
Better yet, what was your mom in the 80s?
Okay, on to the next question. How important is budgeting on the road to coming up, Tamara?
Where I suck at it? Suck at it. It is extremely important, but to me, it's more important to not miss out on moments. If I had the option, and this is so terrible, y'all.
You can't take it with you.
It's my point. If I had the option to go on to Miami with my friends or saving for something that may happen in 3 years, I might most likely go to Miami with my friends. I feel like if I don't have enough life-changing money at this point, then the money that can change my current life, I'm going to take advantage of.
Yeah.
I'm not a millionaire yet, not a billionaire. So once I get to the point of life-changing money, then at that point, I'm changing all the lives. But right now, I'm going to not live the life because I don't have life-changing money. So I think budgeting is extremely important when it comes down to stand down till you come up, but you can't forget to live. Like there has to be moments of living, because then you spend 20 years trying to get to a goal. And then you let 20 years pass by. Now you ain't got no youth. You ain't got no edges. You ain't got no man. You ain't got none of these things. And all you did was came up. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to answer that. I do believe in budgeting, right? I think that's very important, especially as a single mom. Like, I rest very well knowing that my bills are taken care of and that I have all of my necessities and my daughter has all of her necessities. When it comes to leisure, I do not budget with that. I don't. I'm a firm believer in the faster I spend it, the faster it comes back to me.
Like that too.
It just does. I feel like if I hold on to money like it's all I got, I'm never going to receive it again. So
absolutely.
I run through it.
Yeah.
And it comes back to
you better
people who aren't used to having it are way more like aggressive with keeping it. And it's like, hey, I'm working. I'm trying to live, because I could not wake up tomorrow. Yeah. And I don't want the people around me to be like, yeah, I didn't really know her. Yeah. I don't know. She was always busy. I didn't.
But I also feel like we all make good money where if we want to do things, we're able to do things. So it's not, a huge deal. But, and I think our bills are paid. Because what she say? My bills are paid.
My bills are paid.
My bills are paid. Okay. All right, what's the chat saying? Now wait a minute. It's definitely not more important to experience moment than budgeting. It depends on what you got going in your life, babe.
It really does.
I mean, we've bought houses, we've done these things. Like we've lived. You know what I'm saying? We've all been married. Like we know how to budget, and budgeting was probably important when I was in school and. Actually, no, not then either.
I think it was more important.
So crazy.
When you
budgeted
like
more when I was in a relationship.
See?
Yeah.
No, see,
I did too. I did too.
Outside of the relationship, I'm rich. You know what I'm saying?
I did too, but it was him. It was more so him, because one time, y'all, he pulled up the bank statement and filtered it by food. Yo, I had spent almost $1,000 in 1 month
Big
Just
bag.
on
embarrassed.
food by myself.
DoorDash
Big
ass.
bag.
Just a big
And
back
this was
DoorDash
before
shit.
the DoorDash era.
So you was going into the
Yeah, that
restaurant. She's like, no, that's all me. Somebody said the girl in pants is hot, and then somebody laughed and said facts. It's literally all of the girls.
That's so funny.
I love y'all.
And then Dr. Nichelle said her mom taught us work hard, play harder. And
That's
you ain't a
right.
lie, baby.
You are not wrong.
One thing I'm learning to do is to pay myself out of each check. I am not about to work all of these hours and then everybody gets paid but me.
Let's
Yeah.
see what D'Angelo
We're gonna be
said.
cute.
I've accomplished a lot, and I still feel like I have so much more to do.
I feel the
yes.
same way.
Oh,
Me too, D'Angelo.
yes.
Me too. Okay, so to piggyback off of that, what are some money mistakes that you've made on the come up?
Getting divorced was probably one of them. What an expensive process. It was expensive.
Mine was not. Mine was not.
I mean, we had a house and things and business. It was just all of the things. So
We had house and cars.
that would probably
So we-
was probably one big.
And he
money
totaled the
decision
cars,
that I
so.
made. Okay.
Then we
But-
sold the house. So that was it.
I don't think I've made any like terrible financial decisions. I can tell you when I almost made. I almost sold my house, and I was like, "Don't do that."
Yeah.
Yeah, don't.
That was one that was one mistake I would say I made, was selling my house. I could still keep it on my own. I could afford it. But he was starting drama behind it. It was still the split was still fresh.
Yeah.
And so he was kind of dragging on the drama with it, and I was like, I just rather let it go than hang on to any of this, and let's just move on.
I would agree. Selling my house is probably the big one.
Yeah, because I
Especially when I was
had
paying
the
more
super low
for-
interest rate
Look
too.
at the
Me
market
too,
right
and I was
now.
paying
Yeah.
more in my apartment than I was for my mortgage. Like, this is dumb.
I
It was
had
really
a
waste.
really low interest rate, y'all.
That and getting brand new cars. Brand new cars is such a
Horrible.
fraud and a
Depreciative
waste.
Horrible.
What?
Soon as you leave a lot, baby. Soon as you leave.
you got
No,
to spend
as soon as you buy the one in the
$200,000.
current year, that 2026 is coming
It
out.
came out
Girl.
the day before. Your dumb ass. Okay?
The day before.
Yeah, no, that and brand new cars for sure. Marrying without a prenup agreement, huge mistake. Techno, do better next time.
Yeah.
Okay, how do y'all feel about prenuptial agreements? So if your spouse came to you and said, "Hey, Phuket, love you down, want to marry you, sign this paper," how y'all feel
I
about
want to
that?
answer that. First and foremost, I'm a firm believer that I'm marrying someone that wants me to do well, wants me to be okay, regardless if we're together or not. So I'm going to always be comfortable with the prenuptial agreement because I am a go-getter myself. I'm highly successful. I am very capable of obtaining whatever it is that you came into the marriage with and me leaving with it. So I'm cool with that.
Mercedes?
It's enough for me. It's enough for me, and I'll tell you why. Because once we get together, we're partnership. You know what I'm saying? And you wanting to marry me, we're going into it with that ideal of you're helping me build, I help you build. This is what we built at this point, from this point forward. So if you don't want me to have something of yours, you probably should do something with that and keep it there. But yeah, it's ours once we together. Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm in two different spaces about it. I think the only down part that I have about it is don't plan for the worst.
Yeah.
Like, and I understand, like, life, you have to plan for the worst, and there's you have to safety net yourself. But if you're going into it with the idea that this may not work or it's not going to work, that is a problem for me. But I also understand that you can't always gauge people's intentions, and people will literally become a new person in 2-3 years into a relationship, and the whole time they were using you. So I truly understand, like, protecting yourself and wanting to do things that safety nets you. But as long as it's not in a way that makes me feel like it's planning the demise of the relationship,
And that's
you're
what it
already
feels
looking
like
for
to
that.
me.
I just feel like that is why when you are dating for marriage, the intent must be strong, right? The intention behind it. Obviously, you're vetting people who have same or more than what you have
Equally
accumulated
yoked,
thus far.
yeah.
Equally yoked in that sense. So it's kind of like neither of us are coming here expecting the other to save us, right? What we build together is a whole nother story versus what you came in with and me expecting to get a meal ticket off of that. I already came potential. You already came potential. So when it's time to cut things clear and like clean, I'm okay with leaving what we came in with. Like,
Yeah.
Which is
that's
fair.
how I look at that. Yeah.
There's
Okay,
this,
but say, for instance, you come in and it was a business that started one way, and through the course of time, you help build this multi-million-dollar industry, and he feels
Right.
like this was my thing before it became our thing. Do you feel a way about that?
I'm sure I would have to feel some type of way about it, but the way God got me, it is what it is. And who's to say whatever the marriage is ending from, like, is it worth me having a piece of whatever it is that we built? What God got for me might be way better than whatever it is that I'm losing that I helped this nigga build.
Right.
And it literally is that for me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not worrying about things that I can't control. So
Yeah.
There's this show that just came out on Netflix called Sirens.
Is it good?
Yeah, it was. But the base of it is she's with this multi-billion-dollar. I think he works in tech or something, and she just lives the life. She has everybody waiting on her hand and foot. But the minute this man says, "You irritate me a little bit," her ass was out the door, and she left with nothing. She had been with him for years and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just can't see. And she had signed a prenup. So I just cannot see just being like, yeah, I'm okay with that. No, that's a no for me.
Which is fair.
Yeah.
Sounds like agrimony.
Yeah. So, it pretty much. It was that but with, the other side.
Rated Wave says that they agree 100% with Misty on the prenup, period.
Okay. We'll move on to another question.
All right.
So, I guess, how can you invest in yourself if funds are low, like on the come up? How do you, do something for yourself? What were some of the ways y'all did?
Investing, go ahead.
Oh, no, you go.
I would say investing in yourself is investing in anything that could potentially set you forward, right? Whether that's more education, whether that's a trade, whether that's you learning new skills. I think that's the best way to invest in yourself when you're on the come up.
See, I agree. And for me, it's, like you said, certificates, finding free ways to make yourself look better, and it's showing up for yourself every single day.
Yes.
It's something about putting clothes on. You don't got to do makeup every day. Comb your hair. Do things that make you show up in a way that shows that this is the future that I'm looking for. And you naturally start to attract the things that, aligns with that. If you wake up every day raggedy, don't want to, there are ways to invest in yourself that does not involve
and see,
monetary.
that's kind of where my mind went. My mind went to pampering myself because that makes me feel good. Like, while I'm stressed out, if I got stuff going on, like, I literally would like to go get my nails done or something cheap because I didn't have it like that when I was, on the come up. But yeah, it would make me feel good about where I'm at and help me keep going.
I think that something that I grew up with is teaching myself certain skills like that so that when I do have seasons, you know what I'm saying, where I'm not at my best, I never have to feel like I'm going without when it comes to presence and pampering myself.
You're really good at that. Like, hairstyles, wax kits, all type of shit.
Baby,
like, ain't gonna be no
as a self-starter, okay?
She gonna do what needs to be done. And exactly.
I'm about to book an appointment.
That's what I'm saying. Dr. Michelle said YouTube University.
I'm gonna come hold the secret pot for you, Misty. Look, your favorite. I'm gonna come hold the pot for you.
To me, it's the things you listen to. It's the music, the podcast, like all of the things that pour back into you as a human being. Yep. And these are all investments that build you up as a person. Yep. The more you know, the more you can show up for yourself. Literally, you can advocate for yourself. You can, look proud. There's something there. So,
okay.
All right.
Listen, what is this isn't on here, but what phase did you get to in life that made you feel like, oh, I've made it to where I wanted to be or close to? Like, what started happening around you? Like, for me, I will say it was putting my bills on auto pay.
See, that's a big one for me.
That was a huge one for me because back in the day, I could not ever, like, I had to monitor, baby, what came in and out. That one, and then also not looking at price tags when I go places.
Yeah,
that was a big one for me. Like Target and stuff. Like, don't get me wrong, if it's an expensive store, baby, we look at tags. But like Target, I'm not gonna. I can afford what's in Target
stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a big one for me. But
a big one for me is like I really did stay down till I came up when it came to my career. Yeah. So I would say a big one for me is knowing that I did not go to college, where I didn't finish college, and still obtaining a position where I make six figures. Like that right there was like the biggest success for me to get up there, because you had to climb, and really invest in yourself and be consistent within the career sector that you're in. So that's how I know I kind of made it.
And the amount of discipline that you had to finish the certifications and stuff that you went through, like, that's really dope.
Yep.
It's really dope.
Okay.
I think for me, it's two things. A, when I see that I've been 10 years plus into things, like been over 10 years into my career, you can watch the growth from titles and, you know, just the come up in that way. And then also, like, just watching your life change, like being able to vacation when you want to, not penny pinching on vacation time and shit like that, being able to show up at my kids' school when I need to and want to, parent drop off and pick up, like having the autonomy over my time to me is a sign of like, okay, you're going somewhere with this. It's not your typical 9 to 5. You're progressing in areas, and I don't know, it's special to watch.
Another big one for me was doing my son's nursery. That one was huge for me. Like, really, painting and picking out all the fixtures. Like, that was so dope to me.
You know what was mine? Doing my taxes. I have the same lady who's been doing my taxes since I moved back to Minnesota. And every year, she'd be like,
I know that's right.
Every year, she'd be like,
listen, come on.
It. Like, yes, do your big one.
Yeah, then she'd be like, all right, you ain't gonna get in trouble. Hold some extra. That makes me feel good, because it's like, that's so impromptu. You know what I mean? But it lets you know that the growth
you're
has
doing your big one. I love that.
That's amazing. If your broke self could see you today, what would they say?
Ooh, girl,
you did that.
I'm so proud. I feel safe. If my broke self can see me today, I would say I feel safe, and I know that everything's gonna be okay. I literally have been telling myself that since I was broke. So to see me now is like my younger self, or, you know, your childhood self. You kind of just like, I feel safe. I just
I think my broke self would tell me, like, I told you, you got it.
Oh,
like, girl, I told you, you got this.
You.
Like, literally just moments. These are just moments. You got this.
I think mine would say, you're different. You're not like all your peers around you. You are different, and it's okay to be different. I knew that I was on a different path and was going to go a different path than my family and my friends from back then.
Yes, heavy on that.
Yeah, I'm just different, and I'm okay with that. Last question I'm going to ask. What advice would you give someone who's struggling on the come up right now, Misty?
I do that all the time.
What you be saying?
Stay down till you come up.
Stay down till you come up. You can and you will.
Yeah.
That's just it. You can and you will. It's gonna take some uncomfortable seasons for you to truly like stay consistent and putting one foot in front of the other. But in the end goal and the success is that you can and you will.
I think I would tell them what I tell myself all the time: do what sets you apart. You know, you want. When I remember before I went to school, me and my homegirls, we was trying to think, how can we make some more money? What can we do? Thinking of all these reasons, I said, y'all, we're going to have to do something that a lot of people ain't doing it, because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. You have to do, whether it's a trade or school or whatever it is, we going to have to do it. And I tried to bring them along with me. They wasn't trying it, but I'm like, all right, well, you're going to do what sets yourself apart. So that's the advice I would give. Don't worry about what everybody else got going on. Stay in your lane. And get shit done. And I can guarantee you those same people gonna be still sitting there. And that would have been you if you didn't do what set you apart.
Yep. That is real.
Yeah. How about you, Tamara?
I think I would tell them, how bad do you want it? You gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. And it literally is that simple. If you wake up with the drive and eagerness and like excitement of like living as bad as you want things.
Picture what you want.
And literally write the vision, make it plain. It literally comes down to how bad do you want it.
Yeah.
And if you don't want it, it ain't gonna be there for you. But if you truly want that thing and you go after it and you literally stay down till you come up, it again, the formula writes itself. Yeah. And it's pretty foolproof. And the best thing that you can understand is that you can't cheat the grind. What you put in is what you get out. There is no cheating the grind.
Yep.
The grind knows if you put 2 days in, or if you put 2 years, or if you put 20 years. It knows what you put in. And it's the inevitable that it comes back. It literally is, how bad do you want it?
And to piggyback on how bad do you want it, me being the friend that's pouring into you, I can't want it better. I can't want it
more than you.
Yes.
Like, I
You know what I'm
can't.
saying?
Yes.
I've been in that season where I've like been just like pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, and the pessimism that somebody will give you is like, I cannot want you to get out of this situation more than you
Want to sit out.
And how many times have y'all ran into people like, I want to do what you do? Baby, you can't. You know how long it took me to get here? Like, this is not a get rich quick scheme, baby. You got to work.
I'm such the friend that's like, okay, this is how we gonna get started.
I will too, but the ones that say that be the ones that really ain't gonna do shit that you did to get there. Yeah.
Look too easy.
Like, baby, what? It took me years to get to where I am. And you talking about I want to do what you do. I want to get paid what you do. Okay.
Like, and what? Again, how bad do you want it?
How bad do you want it?
Because you can be whatever you want to be. Like, if I want to go be a lawyer tomorrow, I can literally just go do the shit. How bad do you want it?
People with no kids, y'all, that have not made something of themselves, I just feel like ain't no way you ain't the president of the United States yet. There's no way. There's no way.
Because what else
you
are
don't
you
own
doing?
a whole country because you ain't had nothing but time. So people that don't have kids and got all these sad stories to tell, it's just like I don't got no pity for you.
Again, how bad do you want it?
Yeah.
Okay. Listen, I literally pictured my life on a daily basis, like the houses that I want, the cars that I want. I mean, not specific cars, but I knew I wanted nice stuff. I like
lifestyle.
Yeah. And so I literally pictured it so often that I'm like, yeah, this is what it is. How do I get there? What steps do I got to take? And breaking down them goals by quarters, I'm telling you, work for me. Sometimes you got to move a goal a quarter or two, but that's okay. Like, you still on your path, you know? So, yeah. Period. Okay. Hello, y'all. Let me see what's in the chat. What we got on Facebook? Anybody? Did D'Angelo come on over to TikTok?
Probably. He said, say less.
He did.
Okay, period. What's the MILF ticket of the week, y'all?
Stay down till you come.
It literally is what it comes down
It
to.
really does.
Yeah.
Right. Like, how bad do you want it?
It
It
I
doesn't
like
matter
it.
how long you've been at it. It's been people that is successful, celebrities, really highly successful people that's been at this for years, and that one day finally turns over for them, and they got everything they ever desired.
Literally.
Look at Kai Cenat.
Yeah.
Baby, he's been at it for so long.
Did you see his video of him talking to his future self?
I didn't see that.
Yeah, Kai, it's time to turn this shit up. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be woo.
What?
Yeah.
That's
He
so
was
dope.
so young when he made that video, and to look at that now and look at
That's
Streamer
amazing.
It's
University.
all manifestation. It's literally telling the
liberated.
universe that you want it. And again, it's showing up. He didn't cheat the grind.
He didn't.
He literally
He
put
stuck
the
to
work
it.
in.
Yeah.
I agree.
So, yeah, how bad do you want it?
That's what I like. Don't cheat the grind.
And you can't. You
don't
can't cheat
the grind. And how bad do
Dr.
you want
Michelle
it?
Dion said, "You're only seeing the tip of the iceberg when you see."
Absolutely.
Seriously.
Yeah. A ton more under there. Well, listen, thank you again for tuning in with us this week. We had fun, of course. We'll be back. Yes, we will be back next Wednesday, but I will be gone. I'm going to be gone for a conference, but I'll still be online with y'all. I want to chat with y'all.
We're going to find a way.
Otherwise, I'm going to have FOMO, so I got to make sure that I'm there. So, remember to love on a MILF this week, even if it's yourself.
Even if it's yourself.
Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a